Gabby, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm doing very good, thank you for asking.
No problem.
Okay, so I just want to review. This is, we've been seeing each other for quite a bit, about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't know. It's, the anniversary of my dad passing's coming up, so not that it's a big deal or anything, because we didn't like each other, but, everyone keeps coming to me and telling me how much I look like him, and everybody's on, I'm so sorry, by the way, and it's like, what are you even sorry for? Like, it's not like he did anything for me anyways. I have a whole new guy that's practically raised me, but, everybody still apologizes, and it's annoying. Like, why should he get any credit for anything that I've done in my life? It's not like he had anything to do with it.
Well, for birthing you.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, my mom birthed me.
That's true.
I mean, and he gave me these good looks. I brought the pictures like you asked, so I'll show you.
Oh, good, you did bring them. Awesome. Let me see them now.
So I brought two. This is me and him when he came home from prison.
Oh, wow.
When back when we thought there was hope for our relationship, and then this is me and him at my kindergarten graduation.
Oh my goodness!
So don't look at those eyebrows. Is that not on me?
Oh my god!
Those eyebrows, 100%, right?
Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you. I know.
You got his looks.
Yeah, I definitely look like him.
Oh, and there you are holding his hand like that.
Yeah, back when he put in effort, back circa, 2001 probably. So, I mean, I brought the pictures. You said it might be therapeutic, so figured whatever you had planned, me, I'm always willing to do it. But it was nice to go through old photos, too, and see pictures of, like, my little brother and, my adoptive father and my mom and all my college pictures, too. I didn't even know I had those, so
it's good to reminisce a little bit.
Yeah, walk down memory lane, so
that's good. And you were talking about, I just want to get back to, everyone apologizing to you when you're hearing it over and over, and it can get kind of annoying. Right?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's, at first when he went to prison a couple years ago, everybody apologized for that. Mm-hmm. And even back then I was like, why are you sorry? He messed up. He went to prison. That's not my fault. Like, no, thank you. That's the only response you can have. Like, thanks, I guess. Yeah. So now that he's passed, I'm like, you all know that I had no relationship with him. And I know it's just people trying to be nice, but it's just annoying because at some point you're like, how do you handle that?
No, people might not have an understanding completely
Maybe
of how the relationship was. And you said that your brother's relationships with your father was good, so that might make it kind of tough for people to understand.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, they do get along, or did get along a lot better than him and I did. But, I mean, that's his choice, not mine. He can live his life with him. And I guess that made him happy. I feel like people are wasting their condolences on me when they could be apologizing to him. So, because, he's the one who is really grieving, I guess. Yeah.
He's grieving that he's not alive?
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit of everything, like all the missed time. I mean, we missed out on a lot of things in life. He went to prison when we were only, 8th and 5th grade, 6th grade. So 6th grade for him, 8th grade for me. So, I mean, he missed out on a lot since he didn't come home until about 3 years ago. And then he passed away after making no effort to want to see us. No. So, I mean, but my brother, I guess, he's more like my mom. He's a lot more forgiving. I take after my adoptive dad. And it's like, you screw me once, shame on you. There's no like, you screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me. Shame on me the whole time. I'm just, cut him out,
I have to say, I sensed a little bit of you being a little sympathetic for him for missing that time that you were in school.
For my brother or for my dad?
For your dad.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for him because, I don't think my dad was a bad person. I think that he was a stupid person. I think that he didn't care enough. I think he was selfish and not in a good way. Not selfish, I'm going to go get my nails done and spend what money I have left on me kind of selfish. Selfish, like, he wanted to be able to take credit for me going to college and living on my own, and he didn't have anything to do with that. I mean, he didn't raise me when he was around, let alone when he was gone. So, I mean, it does suck because I'm sure he wanted to be at graduation and he wanted to go to every competition I ever had, but, you know, it's not like he could. But I also don't feel that bad because he made his choices, so.
But maybe in a way he was kind of bragging about you, too.
Maybe, but I don't know. I guess it's all, you know, how they say, like, when somebody's in love with you and they do something romantic, if you think they're attractive, it's romantic. If you think they're ugly, it's creepy. It's kind of similar to that. Like, you know, I guess it depends who's looking at what my dad was doing. Was he bragging, or was he like, you know, was he like, wow, my daughter's so great? Or was he like, look at me, my daughter's so great? And I just don't feel
I see what you mean, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to bring up, because you mentioned that the 1-year anniversary is coming up, and your brothers want to have a little celebration. In our last session, you had a little bit of anxiety towards that, of even going, and you feel like they're pressuring you because you didn't have that bond, you didn't have that relationship like they did.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. How is this making you feel thinking about it? Like, what's your...
I'm really overwhelmed. I mean, it's tough. I get it. They're sad. Mostly my younger brother. He's very upset about this whole situation, but, like, he knew how I felt before this happened. He knew how I was going to feel after. He knew how I felt at the services. Like, I understand that you want to celebrate his life, but, like, he didn't partake in celebrating mine. So, and I know, like, I know you're always all, life shouldn't be an eye for an eye, but I feel like this is different, you know? So, I don't know, I'm overwhelmed because my brother wants me to, like, make food for all these people because you know how Puerto Rican families are, they're big, so he's all like, you know, TT so-and-so's coming, and Tia so-and-so's coming, and we've got Laylo and Layla, and everybody's fucking coming. And I'm like, I don't want them in my house celebrating a man who, quite frankly, I don't care that much about anymore. And, like, you know, I was sad, but I'm not sad anymore.
And it's tough to be able to have a huge group of people coming and you're accommodating for the food when it doesn't sound like something you want to celebrate.
No, especially, like, all these people in my house who are going to be crying over this loss, and I'm going to be like, you know, the same way when people are like, I'm sorry, and I go, thank you. Yeah. People are going to be crying, and I'm going to be like, sorry? Like, I don't know what everyone's crying about because, you know, they say you love people more in death than you did in life, and that's really the case when it comes to him. He didn't do anything for us in life, and now everybody's like, he was a wonderful man.
And you're looking at the truth of
Yeah, I think everybody else has their rose-colored lenses on, and I don't. So I wish I could. I want to understand how they're feeling, and that's why I'm letting them have it at my house because, you know, I don't want to be heartless, but it's freaking overwhelming. I'm not sad about it. So
you got to give yourself kudos for just doing this. You know, you feel the pressure, and it stings that you have that pressure from your brothers, but you are still trying with your family to keep them connected because this does help with the connection and celebrating the anniversary and talking about the good times. And when we were talking about this in the last session, after we were done, I was thinking, I would hope that there's a little bit part of you that is happy with this, the celebration, and even kicking into the good times when they're talking about it and the photos are coming out. So I have an exercise I would like to try with you.
Okay.
That involves that.
Okay.
But first I want to get us checking in, and I know I should have done this earlier, but we'll do a little bit of mindfulness and some deep breaths, okay? Okay. So first we'll check in on your anxiety level on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst.
Right now or this week?
Right now. As of right now.
Like a 6. I usually feel better once I get here, so I'm not so elevated anymore because I'm in your office. And your office is really calm.
I'm very glad that you feel that way. Thank you. Okay, so now we'll get into being mindful. Okay. So when I like to get mindful is just use all our senses. Okay. So what are you smelling in my office?
Your new Apple Febreze plugins. Is that the scent you got? Because that's what it smells like.
I was getting ready for the fall.
I know. I can feel it in the air.
Good. Awesome. I'm glad it's working. I just put them in. I was like, am I going to plug this in right?
There's nothing worse than when you plug them in and then you're like, Yeah, it's not like,
this is a dud.
Yeah.
It's happened. Okay. And what are you feeling as far as whether you're sitting
inside or physically?
Physically.
I am feeling my tie around my waist, and my hair is a little bit tight.
I like it loose like that.
Oh, thank you.
Curls.
Thank you so much.
And you feel the couch now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And you got your feet on the ground.
I can put them both there if you'd like.
Okay. And you're here in my office. Okay. Do you hear anything?
Yeah, I think it's starting to thunder out.
I hear it. I saw a little bit of lightning in the background, so there's a storm coming in.
I hope it rains.
Me too.
We need it, yeah.
The humidity is too much.
Yeah, very much.
Does it relax you here in the storm?
A little bit. I like it when it rains and I'm trying to sleep. So, I mean, it's a little unfortunate I'll be here instead of napping at home, but it's okay.
Okay, okay, so close your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Okay. And breathe in. Feel that air come through your body. Breathe out. That air coming out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Really calm. I'd say, well, not really calm, but really calm for me, like a 4 on our scale.
Good.
Yeah.
We're dropping down.
Yeah, it's not a 6, a 4, so better.
Okay. So we'll jump into the activity.
Okay.
So what our activity is going to entail of things that you would have wanted to say to your father, things that you think he should know, how you feel. Could also put into that how you would have wanted to be treated.
Okay.
You know, things that come to mind.
So am I writing it like a letter or bullet points?
You could do it like a letter or bullet points.
Whatever's easier.
Whatever's easier.
Okay.
Yeah. However you want to organize it, because this is your letter. Okay. So mostly what I want is for you to just put everything that you wanted for him to know. Okay. Whether it's in a letter or bullet points.
Okay.
We have a letter there.
I'll use this paper. Okay. Oh, I think I love one of those. How much time do I have to do it?
However long it takes.
However long it takes. And then afterwards,
so
what are we doing with it?
After this, which is why I asked you to bring the pictures, I want you to look at the pictures, look at him. Okay. Which one that you find more comfortable to let your feelings out towards him. And you could even use both, because whatever happened in your childhood might be different as far as, you're an adult. Okay. So there might be some hidden secrets and feelings that you might have wanted to express it, but if you're in the state of mind where that memory is not coming about, that's fine too. Just you could do what you're feeling right now.
Okay. I know you said that we're gonna, kind of mail these out.
Yes. Yes, you remember that. Yeah.
Are you gonna actually mail it to my house? Because are you gonna keep it?
I'm gonna keep it.
My brother asked that I don't get rid of the photo. So as long as I can take the photo back home. Okay.
You keep the photo.
All right.
I take the letter.
I don't personally care what happens to it, but I just don't want him to be upset.
No, good question to ask. No, I totally understand.
I am dyslexic, so apologies for misspellings.
I'm the same way.
There's nothing worse than when you're like, I don't know what letter goes here.
Sometimes I like to spell the word green with an A instead of 2 E's.
Really? That's so interesting. I can't spell infinite or definite. Any of there's too many
I hate that one.
Letters. I don't like it.
Oh, spell check. I'm like, yes, please help me. Thank God for technology. That helps me with my spelling.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I have to use it all the time. I mean, I'm surprised I don't have to pick it up right now to use it, but I figured you won't be offended, and my dad's dead, so he
and
won't be offended.
No judgment.
His first language also wasn't English, so he he once wrote to me and told me what was it when he was in prison. He once wrote to me and he said something along the lines of, "Oh, I wish I could remember." He spelled something really wrong, and we made fun of him for like weeks. Oh, sign language. He told us he was learning sign language, but he spelt it sing language because his first language isn't. So my brother and I would walk around all the time singing to each other, and then when my mom was like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "Well, we're like, Dad, we're learning sing language."
Yeah.
And then come to find out, we felt like assholes because then we found out he had thyroid cancer. So that's why he was learning sign language, because he didn't know if he'd be able to talk. But the past is in the past. It was still funny.
Oh, wow. So he had the thyroid cancer when he was in prison, and then...
Yeah, so he was cleared. So he got diagnosed about 2 years into prison, and then he was cleared 6 years in, and then, he came home and he didn't follow up with his routine checks, and that's how we ended up where we are, Yeah. He didn't follow up with much after prison, so are we surprised? I'm not. My brothers... That's why we're here, right? Yes, I need to bring them with me to one of these sessions. They need this more than me.
We can have a family session. I am all for that. Yeah. And kudos to you for, coming and talking about this and writing this letter to them.
Yeah, I know we've covered a lot of other stuff this year, but I definitely think this is good with the party coming up.
Having a little closure.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe when we're done it'll make me feel like I can go into the party and be a little bit more sympathetic or empathetic or whatever you guys call it for everybody else. So,
yeah. If you want, I just realized that you could keep the letter as a reminder too.
Maybe when we're done we can talk about it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll want to burn it.
I usually do that with the letters, is burn it for everyone, because
I feel like therapeutic.
Yes, it is. You get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah, dispose of it, shred it, however you need to. Yes.
I guess I'll have to think about it.
We'll talk about it after you write this.
Okay.
Don't see it raining yet. Just
not yet. I hope it starts. Praying for it.
I'm sure the trees want it.
Oh my goodness, I bet. You don't want to have another brush fire that happened a couple years ago in this area.
Oh, it did?
Mm-hmm. Didn't get my house, thank God.
That's good.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be having the party at my house.
You must have a nice home if they asked to have it there.
Yeah, well, I live on the lake, so since it's summertime, we thought it could be like then everyone can be outside, have like a cookout. They want to have like a campfire. Somebody has his ashes. They're talking about like burying the ashes or putting them in the lake. Like, I don't know. So I'm surprised they even cremated him because we're Hispanic, as you know. So the way that like Latino descent deals with grief is very different than American grief. So whereas you guys have like wakes and you walk through, we do that, but also we take pictures with our loved ones after they've passed. I find that very weird. I find westernized grieving very weird in general, even wakes and things like that. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the rain.
Yeah. I think I realized my window is open.
Oh, would you want to take a break?
Yeah, we'll have to take a break. Okay.